Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark and for tonight we will be listening and reacting to Sayo Lamang by Irene Cercado.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Irene Cercado is a member of the four-piece group Fourth Impact, and this was in a show called ASOP. Actually, it reminds me of another noontime show, ASAP. That's why sometimes I interchange them. This was recommended, by the way, by Rucelyn. Rucelyn, Campita. Maraming salamat for this recommendation. Also, thank you to all our viewers. For those who are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Show some loving. And also a shout out to our dear and beloved members and sponsors. Thank you so much for the extra loving that you show every time. Finally, there's this channel I'd like to promote. Please check out Posh and Warm. So this is a channel that features our adorable fur babies, Posh and Helio. Without any further delays, let us give the song go in 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the song. The video runs for a good 8 minutes and a half because it had some segments with the host. So I'm not sure about the host. I think it's part of the program, or yeah, it looks like part of the like a TV show style format. But what I did was I jumped straight to the video, which was actually at 2 minutes 50 seconds into the video. So if you'd like to watch the entire its entirety, you can go to the description of this of this video reaction. There's the link that can be found there. The title Sayo Lamang, I tried to Google for the lyrics so that I can like translate some of the parts that I like. Um, However, when you try to search Sayo Lamang, it there's an older religious song with the same exact same title, exact same spelling. So Sayo is written as S-A and then apostrophe Y-O. It's actually two words combined. It's supposed to be like the the conventional way of writing it. It would be sa iyo, to you. But the way we write it is when you are conversing, sometimes you omit vowels, right? So instead of saying sa iyo, to make it more conversational, because it sounds so formal if you spell it, word for word. We make it sayo. Yeah. It means the exact same thing, and it's easier to write, and it's more fluid to say. So going back, there's an older religious song, very popular as well, with the exact same title, and that's the one that will usually come out, or as a result. Um, if you would like to, I would also recommend that you check out the song if you haven't heard of it, uh, because it's also a very emotional, religious song, very catchy as well. And if I remember correctly, the singer or artist who performed that is, I'm not sure if she's the original. I'm guessing she is, Jamie Rivera. So it's a very beautiful song. Now, going to this particular song, the first three notes or the first three syllables actually reminded me of the song uh, that was covered by Sonic Youth. Um, was it three or two? Yeah, I think it was the first three syllables. The tune sounded something like. That's the first like tune of the song. So it remind ah is that I'm not sure about the title, Jesus Christ Superstar. So it sounded something like long ago. So I thought the tune will go with that particular flow, but it's actually different. Now, in terms of singing, if I listened to the song without looking at the title, I wouldn't, or without watching the video, I wouldn't have figured out that it was Irene. Uh, it's just um, something about their um, performance when it comes to religious songs. It's like a same person, but they look very serious here, and I think it's actually expected that you can't uh, do those kenkoy things because it might get misinterpreted. But the approach of the singing. So here she's using more on the bassy register of her voice rather than the one that's conventional, that's signature fourth impact voice. But nevertheless, say the impact that she gives to the people, and the people she touches, it's a special experience. uh, from a stage perspective, it's a different command of the stage. So there is still, you can still feel the control on the stage, but this one is more on the relaxing side, and uh, so it's not like bouncy, entertaining, exciting, but it's more on the soothing, calming. It taps on your peaceful side, and uh, when I listen to it, it just makes me feel like I'm closer to heaven or something. Let me know if you're feeling that same feel. It's not that it's not like I'm a bad person, right? But it's just like uh, it makes you feel pure, and like it makes you feel that your body as a temple is clear and clean, that God can enter it at any time, um, that kind of feel. So uh, it's just a nice, good, feel good song. Now, in regards to the lyrics, so here are some parts that I can translate. So the first line. So I did mention it did sound like was that Jesus Christ Superstar long ago, kay gandang, and then kay gandang pagmasdan. So it's ganda is beautiful, or pretty. If But when you describe something as beautiful or pretty, it can be a. I thought I heard something. Sorry about that. I had to do a quick pause. I heard something in behind me. Um, so I was talking about the adjective of maganda or beautiful or pretty. So it can be used on a person or a landscape or an event. This in this particular line, it was talking about. It doesn't say yet in the first line. So it just says kay gandang pagmasdan. Pagmasdan is to observe, or to see, or to look at, something like that. So it's beautiful to see, or it's beautiful to observe something. Okay, and then second line will tell us what it is. I think um, ang iyong larawan sa katwiran. Uh, Larawan is a picture or illustration. Katwiran is reason. So if I and then the rest are just prepositions, or I think something like that, to make it grammatically correct or something. So ang iyong larawan sa katwiran, your illustration of reason. Katwiran is reason or alibi or explanation or rational logic, something like that. So your reason to or your illustration of reason. So very deep, deep lyric. So that's the thing about religious songs. Deep lyrics, or they use the words that are not commonly used in a conversation in a nice way, that when you speak to someone like that, they sound very very poetic, and it really puts emphasis on a something that you want to say. So rather than saying something like your it avoids words such as very, as an emphasis, but instead they use actual words or beautiful words. So for example, rather than saying very beautiful, you use stronger words like gorgeous or mesmerizing. So it really, the flavor of that word is it really um, puts emphasis, or really gives justice to what message you're trying to say. And then and that's what I like about the lyrics that were used, or the words that were used to put together a lyrics like this. So there's a part here that says, now around 2 minutes into the song, naway iyong dinggin, tinig ng iyong alipin. So it's saying, I hope you listen to, or I hope you hear the voice. Tinig is voice. Dinggin is to hear. So I hope you hear the voice of your alipin is herald or slave. So here it's like a depicting the um, us people or mankind as slaves or servants. I think that's the better word. Servants of God. So she's just saying here to God, like, I hope you hear the voice of your servant or servants. There was also a part here. My favorite line was about the truth. So it's the line goes something like, sa katotohanan, ako'y tatahan. Katotohanan means truth. Ako'y or ako, it means me. And then tatahan is the act of stopping from, or stopping your, or when we just say tahan, is to usually it's associated when you're crying, and then when you start to stop crying, when you calm down, that's what tahan means. So when you're, for example, when you're crying and then someone tells you tahan na, it's like telling them to stop crying, but not in a forceful way. It's something like, in a democratic, in a caring way. So tahan, or cheer up, something like that, or stop crying. But it's not the direct translation. It's just some sort of expression, or so. So it says here. So sa katotohanan ako'y tatahan na. In truth, I will stop crying, or something like, I am at peace, or something like that, or I am calm, or I in truth I am calm, something like that. So for those of you who can translate better, kindly put it in the comments. Anyway, that I will end my reaction here. So very beautiful singing by Irene. It's really surprising to hear her sing in this style, because when we get um we get too excited, especially when, and every week I listen to Fourth Impact, and it's mostly pop songs and love songs we listen to. So every now and then we throw in a nice religious song, and it kind of reminds us, it's not just all pop and exciting and stuff. They can also be um subtle and peaceful, and have that calming, relaxing effect. It doesn't have to be a love song, but actually this is a love song to God, I guess. And it really, it gives me that good feeling, very relaxing, um, something you would love to listen, or I would love to listen to, if I would like to have that moment of peace. So there you have it. These are the stuff that you can do to show loving to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Try sending a super thanks. Try try our membership program, at least maybe for a month. Give it a go. Show that extra loving. Don't forget, tell your family and friends about us, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.